Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, Fire Emblem Three Houses, where it's time to explore the monastery once again, and I'll be perfectly honest, I don't have much in the way planned for this day, but I do want to go around and give up a bunch of lost items and probably look at some supports. So let's get started on that.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
Yep. My boobs have not changed.
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
You know, most healthy men would not be concerned with those two parts of my body. I've changed quite a bit. I haven't changed that much.
That's disappointing. What's even the point?
Do I have anything for you? I think the only thing I have that I have not turned in for you, assuming I have it, would be a burlap sack of rocks. And there it is.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
So that's everything for Raphael, because where he turned in the spoon and the button. Now I did spot Ignatz down here. And before I started the episode, I also went ahead and cleared out my inventory of some weapons, repaired others. I also noticed that you can repair the Sword of the Creator without having to rest. It's just very expensive. Alright, imagine if she appears.
You're going to the ritual at the Holy Tomb, right? I hear that a revelation from the goddess is expected. What if she shows herself? Oh, I'll be so jealous.
Speaking of which, you should have, let's see, looking at my list real quick. Art book, Bluestone, and the letter to the goddess. I know I have at least 2 of those.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
And the letter to the goddess, I'll be glad to get rid of this because, oh, there's the art book.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
So basically I'm just doing this for affinity more than anything else. There we go.
Oh, that's mine. Thank you so much. I've been looking everywhere.
I don't know if I'm going to have much of an opportunity to recruit. I'm not even sure I want to recruit you. Ignatz?
Professor. What an honor that you would come and talk to me. I'd like to learn more about you. Maybe someday you can add me to your class.
It seems this person is rather interested, but not interested enough to join. Alright, I assume I'm going to be able to continue to recruit after this month. We'll see.
Hi there.
But this is supposed to be the graduation month and all that. Also, sorry about that sound. I don't know what happened to my mouth there. Month, not that. Well, game. Alright, I'll take that. Who else we got around here? Gaspar, do I have anything left for you? Oh, okay. You wanted this.
You're so strong now. I'm starting to understand why you were appointed professor.
Just now?
I thought I was stronger, but I still have such a long way to go.
Damn straight you do. But you're still a badass. I'll help you get there.
You'd better not go easy on me. I need your training to be strict if I'm gonna get any better.
Okay, you asked for it. Let's see, lost items. This is yours.
That's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
And potentially, let's see. Grounding charm, I don't think I've found. A tattered overcloak I might have. Let's see here. Yeah, this is not going to be very exciting, but I do want to clear this out. It's been building up for a while. I don't see either thing in here. No grounding charm, no tattered overcloak. Maybe I already gave him his overcloak. Yeah, alright, nothing. Oh. Alright. A charm said to prevent lightning from striking nearby. It probably belongs to someone who is afraid of lightning. Hey,
so
did you drop this
now.
right next to you? Lost items. Grounding charm. Kind of wish this was in any sort of order. There it is.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. You really saved me with this. I owe you one, Professor.
Alright, the good news is that maxes out Caspar's motivation for the next time we teach. which will probably get one more session. Speaking of motivation, I should have dinner with somebody while I'm here, especially since today's the day for bonding bites. Let's go ahead and eat. Let's see, who do I want to train the most? Ferdinand, you're gonna need a lot of work. And Edelgard, we'll eat with you too.
I know why you sat us next to each other. You want to see who can eat more quickly.
Yes.
Ferdinand, please stop making everything a competition against me.
She looks so angry. She's so cute when she's upset. Alright, good. That maxes out their motivation. Because Ferdinand's gonna need a lot of work if I'm gonna make him a Wyvern Lord, and I really need to work on Edelgar's sword skills, I think. Alright, Joe, we'll eat with somebody else later. Who else is around here? Hey, look, 2 lost items. It never ends, you guys. Annotated dictionary, a dictionary of a foreign language with translations. It probably belongs to someone from afar. And maintenance oil, a jar containing oil for weapon maintenance. It probably belongs to someone who collects weapons.
Professor!
Hey, you don't like my new dye job? Are you judging me? I like green hair. All the cool kids have green hair. You should get some. Alright. Edelgard, do I have anything for you? I kind of got distracted. Did I actually have anything for you? Oh, you have more conversation.
Thank you for coming all the way to the Imperial capital, Professor. The announcement of my enthronement is imminent. Until then, can you please keep it to yourself? There are many preparations that must be made before the news spreads. I believe Hubert will be occupied and away from the monastery for much of this month.
That might explain why he was unavailable. Alright, did I have any lost items for you? Yours would be at this point, Time-worn quill, and, let's see. Eastern porcelain? I think I might have already turned in everything to you. Maybe not Eastern porcelain. Time-worn quill. And Eastern porcelain. Okay.
How did you know this was mine? Thank you, my teacher.
So this is going to kind of waste a little bit of motivation. I should have done this before I had dinner.
How did you know this was mine?
But oh well.
A lost item.
Alright, let's look at some supports real quick. Because we have a bunch of those. Edelgard, why not? Holy Jesus! Alright, well let's get our support up to B. Oh, no I can't, alright. Then she can get Ferdinand's support up to B. Or not. Who can she talk to? This one? Talk to Linhardt.
Linhardt, at least try to do some training. Use a staff, or a rod, or a broom for all I care.
My apologies, but I cannot train right now. I have plans for later and don't wish to tire myself. Caspar invited me to train with him, you see.
You slept through the whole debate, didn't you? Fine, I'll summarize it for you.
Not the whole debate. I closed my eyes only after I knew what reading would cover the topic.
There you are. Don't tell me you were sneaking out to do some training.
Of course not. I was sneaking out to avoid you. How did you find me this time?
A mere coincidence. Why would you wish to hide from me?
Because you make him do stuff. And stuff is hard.
Because you're an awful nuisance? Why do you pester me so?
To ensure that your talent is not wasted due to your lack of...
It's none of your business how I spend my time or how I use my talent.
I mean, she's the Empress, it kind of is.
Have you assumed the role of my mother? You overplay the part. She was only half as overbearing.
What is the matter with you?
I'm gonna have you thrown in jail, you prick.
As house leader, I'm trying to prevent you from causing trouble for yourself and our classmates.
Fine, I'll try harder. Really. I'm sure you see all this as my interfering with your duty as a leader. Have you considered how it feels for those of us who serve below you? You are a serious pain, you know.
How so?
Oh man, she never considered that.
You're like a mother who insists on accompanying her son to his own knighting ceremony.
That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
I don't know what that metaphor was supposed to be, but apparently it cut to the bone.
No, I'd say that it's putting it lightly. All your interfering is greatly hindering my research.
No, not the research.
I see. Very well. You've made your perspective perfectly clear.
Aw, you hurt her feelings. That was depressing! We need a good one. Caspar. Caspar will always cheer us up.
Caspar, I've been wondering something. Would you be happier if you were the heir to House Burgleys?
Of course. My brother probably wouldn't be too happy about it, though. I've got nothing against him, and I'd hate to cause him trouble, so I guess it wouldn't make me very happy at all.
Aw.
You may not want to hear this, but your brother is not a good man. He's lazy and greedy, and has always relied on the knowledge that he would inherit a title. That's my impression of him, anyway.
You don't hold anything back, do you? But to be honest, you're not too far off. He's got good reason for it, though. Our grandfather was really obsessed with his second wife. She has a son who she really wanted to become the heir. In the end, though, my grandfather had to step down sooner than expected, so everything went to my father instead. My brother is still really worried about having his future taken from him.
So shouldn't he work harder for it?
That's the price of taking your own desires into account when choosing an heir. The concept of nobility is decaying, and it's dragging the Empire into the ground with it.
You're saying too much. You're saying too much. Stop.
Wow, this conversation is really going there. You may be right, but it's not like the world is ever going to change, right?
Wow, there it is.
It must. I intend to create a world where the best are free to rise to the top and succeed, regardless of their bloodline. The nobility as it is now could not exist in a world like that. I'll make sure of it.
What do you think would happen to me in that kind of world? Would you appoint me as a general or minister of military affairs?
If you were the best suited for that position, I would.
Maybe she could establish you as the minister of beating the crap out of things. You're pretty good at that.
Right, so my life would pretty much stay the same. I'd still have to train, get stronger, and use my abilities to cut my own path.
Or beat your own path. You wanted to use your fists.
I don't know what I'm gonna do after we graduate. I guess I'll just have to fight for you.
There's a double entendre. Andra.
Is that so?
You want to be the husband to the Empress? She seems to be considering that.
At the base, the front lines, or wherever we might be fighting, I'll be there with all my might.
Rawr! Well, that's a letdown. Aw, that's a cute smile. Good, that one was far less depressing. Edelgard and Dorothea? Might as well get some of these bees out of the way. We're gonna need them. That's not really how you hum, Dorothea.
You're in high spirits today, Dorothea.
Yes, I have met someone quite charming recently. I'm hoping we can spend more time together soon.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. I wish I had some advice to offer. Alas, I do not.
Not very good at girl talk.
Don't worry too much about it, 80. I'd guess romance isn't really something you're interested in anyway.
I'm not completely disinterested.
Oh yeah? Is there someone you have your eye on?
Aw, sad look.
To be honest, there's nothing resembling romance in my life at present. It's not that I'm disinterested. I'm simply too busy with other endeavors. I have no time to spare for such things.
That's not surprising. You're not just any old noble, after all. Anyone who has feelings for you, well, they're in for a pretty complicated life.
True. And I can't ignore the possibility that I may have to marry for political purposes. I doubt I'll ever have the opportunity for a passionate romance as long as I live.
That's no way to talk. You meet the right person and boom, you have passion to spare.
Oh, here we go.
Could be someone you've just met or someone you've known your whole life. There's no telling how life will go. Something could even spark between the two of us.
You and I? Now that is an entertaining thought. If such an exciting future is in store, I look forward to it.
Wow. She even gave that little hip shake, too.
Oh, yeah? That's awfully sweet of you, Adie.
And thus, every boy in the Black Eagles was blue-balled. Alright, let's see what else we got. We're actually going through the... Is there more Manuela Sylvain? No. Manuela and Ferdinand? Not interested in that right now. Blaine and Linhart, Flane and Ferdinand. Unfortunately, I'm probably not interested in building supports with Flane. Someone told me, now this is kind of unrelated. Someone told me that I should not invest too much into Flane, and I never really intended to. I wanted to, like, take advantage of her natural inclination to be a Pegasus Knight and see where that went. I wasn't really interested in doing much else. And because of certain choices, it's actually going to be very wise for me to not invest much more time into Flame. You'll see. So we're probably not going to go look at any more Flame supports. To be perfectly honest, I don't really like Flame as a character. Shamir, do I have anything for you? Actually I do. Several things.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics. Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Well, that's rude. Is the world different outside Fodlan?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Alright, I actually have several things for you. The animal bone dice, the centipede picture, and the bundle of dry hemp. Those are all yours. Unfortunately, your motivation is maxed out, but
Thanks.
not your affection.
How did you know this was mine?
I looked it up on the internet. The internet knows all. Bone dice, centipede picture.
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Because you told me at one point you didn't like bugs. So that once I had that conversation, that's when that clicked. I didn't need the internet for that. The animal bone dice, I did not know this was yours.
Thanks. How did you know this was mine?
Alright, so that increases our affection quite a bit.
You there!
Yes, me here. What do you want?
I recently had an errand to run, and so I had to pass by the office.
Congratulations.
I didn't mean to, but I overheard Lady Rhea and Sedith arguing. Actually, it was more like Sedith was interrogating Lady Rhea.
Ooh. So, you're not gonna tell me about it. You're useless. I'm going this way. Actually, Shamir,
People who
how
live
about
in
some
inordinate
faculty
Fodlan-
training? You can only train me the lance, though. Never mind. Ooh, I do need to go pay respects to the saints. I do need to remember that. Let's see, who else we got in this area? A ritual, huh? Yep. Only for the cool kids with green hair. Nobody. Hello, you're cute. What about in here? I can actually get some faculty training in here. I'm actually still kind of amused that Manuela can teach me how to use the sword. I would not have thought it of her. Also, do I have anything for her? I don't know. This list is not telling me. Maybe because she's not actually a student. Who's in here? Oh, what's up, dude?
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories.
Aww.
Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Yeah, because this is the second time you've had to do it, and this time you know he's not coming back. Alright, do you want to give me some faculty training? You can only train me in the axe. Damn. Here, have a gift. Have this.
I appreciate this.
There you go. Cheer up. Goodbye. Hey, get on to my dad's room. Oh, hey, Flane. What you doing? You are so happy.
Professor, I am so happy. Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair.
So you're happy that I am part of the Green Hair Club.
But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother. She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
Alright, let's go ahead and clear out some of your stuff, even though your motivation... Well, your motivation's not maxed out. Flane, Antique Clasp, Dusty Book of Fables.
Oh, that is mine!
And
thank you so very
let's see,
much.
an old map of Enbar. Alright, I think I have all those things. Old map of Enbar.
Oh, that is...
And Dusty Book of Fables. There it is.
Oh!
And this will be the last time that I ever do anything with you. Enjoy! Manuela! I need sword training. Are you here? You are not, ya bitch. What do you want, Hanneman? What am I, really? I am the professor.
Are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing. Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. However, if that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
Excuse me. Buy me a drink first, you old lech. No, thank you.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit.
I am a young woman. In the prime of my womanhood.
Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
Thank you. She's at least got the parts that you want to see. Can you train me in the sword? I can't remember. No, bow and... You know what? Let's get trained in reason. Why not? Alright. I know two people who can train me in the sword, and they should be both in this room. Let's go find them. Rhea, yo, what up, bitch? I need you to teach me how to stab things. I don't have a thing to worry about.
You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess.
And aren't I just thrilled with that?
Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Gerald. And you have destroyed countless of our wicked foes.
I don't think I'm really over his death. Just saying.
I am proud. So very proud of who you have become.
Thanks. I'm uneasy.
That is understandable. Just know that your unease
should disappear the moment we conclude the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum.
Mm-hmm. Alright, faculty training. Yes, train me in the sword. And over here, Seteth, you are far less creepy than Ria is these days. Can you train me in the sword? Where are you? There you are. Ellipses?
Ah, it is you.
Yep, it is me.
I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
That's okay. Can you train me and I will leave? Alright. Goodbye. God, the grind from B+ to A takes forever. Alright, at least we got some training done. We got a little bit more story, which I always appreciate. Speaking of which, let's look at another support or two, shall we? Who is interesting? Shamir looks like she's ready to bond with me? Okay, she's not ready to speak with me yet. Is that on the map somewhere? I do see a place to go. Let's go do that. Let's see. Looks like it's in front of the academy. In front of the dorms. Yep, there we go.
Professor.
Yo, what up? Sure, speak with me.
Hey, Professor.
Hey, girl.
The students seem to like you.
I hope so. It would seem that way.
And you're not modest about it. I like that. Still, I can't deny that you've got skills. It's a little strange, to be completely honest. I had my doubts, but they were right to make you a professor.
I was surprised too. I knew I could do it. I'm still not sure. I was surprised too.
I'd be suspicious of their true intentions, if I were you.
Ooh, someone doesn't like the church.
But what's it matter? Seems like it turned out just fine for you. I'll admit, it's unbelievable that you used to be a mercenary.
Are you saying I was bad at my job?
I was a merc before coming here, but I can't imagine pulling off your fancy tactician act. I freeze up near royals and nobles.
You are a mercenary? You're not a fan of nobles?
You deal with a lot of nobles when you're a merc. I didn't mind putting my life on the line, but I never liked having to bow and scrape to our noble employers.
Aw.
That's what I like about being a knight. I get to punch all the nobles I want.
Don't punch my students.
I'm joking. But the knights do make a good business partner.
Business partner?
I don't believe in the Church of Seros. It makes me a bit of an anomaly among the knights.
Ah.
Rhea took me in, so I became a knight to repay my debt to her. I may be a knight, but it still feels like I'm doing the same things I did as a merc. Who knows, though? Maybe you and I will end up working together again, like at Deirdre. Us knights are a pretty tough crew. I'm guessing you'd run circles around us, though.
Probably.
I'm interested to see where your path leads you.
Well, I hope you enjoy the ride, because you may not like where I think it's gonna lead me. Although you might. We'll see. I don't know. Byleth and Shamir's support level is now C. Motivation increased. Alright, who else do I want to look at? Linhardt, who are you talking to? You could get a B support with Petra. Let's go do that.
Linhardt, I have been waiting for much time. Please, watch me.
Okay, you're the boss.
Watch what, Petra? Whoa! Take careful with that spear!
How did you find that? I did more training.
Ah, you took my advice then. I will say, the problematic maneuver seems improved at least.
At least? It is still no good?
Aww.
The spear isn't really my area of expertise, but I've seen enough training to understand the mechanics. I believe I can use that understanding to further help you improve your spear work.
My spear work.
which is great because I'm not teaching her the spear at all. Am I? Did I change that? I don't remember.
Right. As I said, when you lift up and stab down, the momentum is ruined. You're trying to swing like a giant. You're not a giant, so that's a problem. So allow the spear's own momentum to do more of the hard work for you.
Spear momentum.
Does she actually understand those words?
The spear is heavy. When you lift it up high, loosen your grip a little.
At the top of my swing, loosen my grip. And then the weight will carry it down?
There you go.
Precisely. When you put too much power into it, not only do you exhaust your grip, you tire yourself out. Got it? All that effort is taking its toll on me.
Now he passes out.
You are very clever. I wonder why you have hatred for training.
Because training is too much like fighting, and I'd really rather not fight. Also, I find training terribly dull. Anyway, good night.
He does not use his cleverness. It is a very big waste.
Yeah, he's basically a big bundle of potential, which is probably why he gets bored with everything so quickly.
I want you to use your power, Linhardt.
Maybe someday he will, if we keep working on him. You work on that end, I'll work on this end, we'll have Edelgard work in the middle, and then Casper will drive him nuts, and maybe we'll get him somewhere. Linhardt, who else do you gotta talk to? Oh, you gotta talk to Flame, we're not gonna do that. Petra, Edelgard, or Ferdinand? You can max out your relationship with Edelgard, apparently. Let's do that. Oh, no, you can't. We already tried that. Alright, Ferdinand it is.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
You're gonna get your ass kicked, you're gonna get your ass kicked, and I'm gonna laugh.
Let's have our beginning then.
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
Yes, now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss. The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
I'm not training her in the spears.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority. Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
Didn't you say you were fascinated by this?
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other, always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
Anybody gonna tell Ferdinand his daddy's in prison? Anybody. Alright, whatever. I don't care if they don't care. Linhardt. Right, you're with Flame. Mercedes. with Ferdinand, and that actually might be the last two. We'd still have one with Manuela.
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
Hello, Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
Good God, woman, do you do anything but pray? Oop, wrong button.
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral. It is holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
And you ruined it.
I guess so.
You ruined everything.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
That sounds so robotic and stiff.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
And I just noticed that stained glass in the back, and that's really pretty.
Ah, well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I am afraid the nobility seems to be losing its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
Are you hitting on her?
Precisely. Where are the others? Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what they will believe and how they will pray. A religion foisted on you without your say is not much of a religion at all. Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
She does not seem like she wants this conversation to continue.
On the other hand, we cannot stand idly by while...
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty sleepy. I'm gonna head off to bed. Good night.
Run, Mercedes.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go?
Yeah, she cottoned on to you, dude.
I must have inspired her to go out and revive the faith. Perhaps I should do the same. I cannot let her show me up.
Good God, man. Could you be more oblivious? Alright, well, that's support level C. Manuela, your last one is with Ferdinand. I want to take a break from these for a little bit. Let's continue hunting down lost items, which means we're going the wrong way. And then, Actually, I take it back. Let's go cooking. I need the professor points more than anything else. So let's go cook and get another nice little boost, and then we'll go to the cathedral and we'll see what we can do there. We'll probably end up doing some notes. Alright. Oh, and I need to go to the garden, so it's a good thing I came back down here. Let's cook with Bernadetta. We have not cooked with her in a while. Swift Fish Gratin. Bullhead Gratin. Allies gain speed +1 for the rest of the month. It's tempting, but I only have... Well, I've only got one of everything, so we'll go with that.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent.
That's right, she likes to cook. She can burn things with her mind.
A little more secret spice, and... Hey! No peeking!
And it's burnt to a crisp, but we get a temporary +1 to speed. And Bernadetta likes this a lot more. Alright, let's go to the garden. Oh, and I just thought of something else I have to do, but I'm gonna do it after I go to the garden.
Yes?
Hello, Miss Greenhouse. Oh, Ash, do I have anything for you? I might.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either. It's just a place to bury people.
I guess you're right. Holy or not, all graves are kind of the same, aren't they?
I ruined his life.
I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Alright, lost items. Let's see. Ash wants the bundle of herbs, the evil repairing amulet, and the Moon Knight's tail. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have the herbs. Bundle of... Well, there's the evil repelling amulet.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you know?
Alright. the bundle of herbs. Bundle of herbs. There it is.
Hey, I've been looking for that. How'd you...
And I don't think I've found the Moon Knight's Tale. That one doesn't sound familiar at all. It feels so good to be scrolling through a lot less of these now. Nope, not there. All right, get our crops. Yes, I would like to do some gardening. Harvest. Podlin seeds, onions, currants, and tomatoes. All right, let's do Angelica seeds, Northern Fodland seeds, Morpha seeds, mixed herb seeds. There we go. We're gonna get a pretty good harvest. Can we get more? Does not look like it, so we'll just prune. Alright, now, what I was going to do, or what I said I should do, is something I've been putting off for a while. We have actually a number of stat-raising items that we need to burn through. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with them. There we go. Seraph Robe. Let's go ahead and increases max... Wow. Permanently increases max HP by 5. I considered doing this off the air between episodes, but then I figured people might want to know who I assigned to what. I think I'm going to give this to Hubert. This. Oh man, am I going to have to... Oh, I got to do this individually. Alright, let's assign things out and then we'll burn them all. Alright, let's see here. That seems like I'm not doing it the right way, but whatever. Alright, that's Hubert. Definitely want to give an energy drop to Caspar, and actually I'm going to give one to Bernadetta, so that she can do more damage with her bow. I think she needs that. Dorothea, you take the spirit drop because you're going to be pretty magic heavy, as well as... no, not Mercedes. I guess we'll give it to Hubert. Dexterity plus 2. We're definitely going to give that to Bernadetta. Did she get her strength? Or no, maybe I only had one energy drop. Okay, what? I'm actually confused. Alright. There we go. Okay. The reason why I'm giving that to Bernadetta is because of Deadeye in particular. Now, Speedwing, I don't know who I want to give that to. Speed is an interesting stat. If you have enough, it helps you go twice, attack twice, but anything above a certain amount is just a waste, so I'm gonna wait on that. Luck, I'm going to wait on this. Unless I see someone in particular that stands out. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. The goddess icon, the talisman increases resistance by 2. That would be great for Caspar. Either Caspar or... Ooh, better. We need to give that to Ferdinand, if I remember right. His resistance sucks. Black Pearl increases charm. We're not having a problem with that. We'll go ahead and give this to Bernadetta as well. And like I said, this is mostly to try to improve the hit rate with Deadeye. Dexterity will help with her accuracy, and Deadeye has not been paying dividends, and I really want that to do much better for us. Luck, we're going to wait on the Miracle Bean. No, that's luck. Ambrosia, defense. We'll give that to Petra since she's going to be in the front lines. And we'll go ahead and give another one to Sylvain for the same reasons. The White Verona increases resistance plus 1. let's go ahead and give that to... Yeah, we'll give that to Hubert. Actually, no, his resistance is good. We'll give it to Caspar. Caspar, I think, has trouble with magic users a little bit, so let's see. There it is. And the Fruit of Life, I've got 3 of these. I'm gonna wait on this one. We got plenty of that, so I still want some time to think about some of these items. But we'll go ahead and use what we got. Yes, go ahead and increase and do that. Good. Go ahead and use your talisman. So I have not been using these at all. I've been kind of stockpiling them more or less unintentionally. I kind of get trapped in the RPG trope that, you know, these items are rare and really need to be used sparingly when you actually really need them, and therefore they almost never get used. But let's go ahead and actually improve our units. Some of the ones that have been struggling could really use this at this point. Petra used the ambrosia. Use the ambrosia. No! Go back. Go back. Game. I want to go back. There. Damn it! Ambrosia. Take it back. Use it. And then I'm stuck over here. Oh my god, the menus. The menus. There. Why is store at the top? Why would you not put use at the top? I guess for some reason they decided their commands needed to go in alphabetical order, but that seems really dumb. Alright. While we're here, let's go ahead and store this. There. Although, actually, I probably will... Well, we'll see what the maps bring. Okay.
Yes?
So, an unexciting way to end the episode, therefore we're going to look at this last support. And then we're going to call it there. So, Manuela, what do you have to discuss with Ferdinand?
My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like cicadas in midsummer's air.
Nobody who's ever heard a cicada really enjoys that.
Cicadas? Those noisy little bugs that swarm about, endlessly mingling with one another?
Oh, good point. I will revise. My princess is lovely. My princess is fair. She sings like a swallow in midsummer's air.
Migrating birds. Never sticking around for long. Always off to find love somewhere else.
I'm sensing a theme here, and I'm starting to enjoy it.
No, what I meant was...
Oh, Ferdinand, you're just not yourself today.
Wait, why is Ferdinand hitting on Manuela?
You don't seem focused. Your poetry lacks poetry. Perhaps a break is in order.
I would not dream of stopping now. This is my golden opportunity.
Pardon me?
We are finally alone. Just the two of us.
What?
Why, yes, we are, aren't we?
She does not seem upset by that.
You see, Manuela, I have long admired you.
Is that a fact?
I love the expressions. Look at those eyes.
I saw you perform countless times while you were with the opera company.
Oh, I see. So what did you think?
The figure you cut, that heartbreaking voice, I was mesmerized. That is why I am tongue-tied. I am nervous about speaking to you alone, after idolizing you for so long.
This is Ferdinand and not Sylvain, right?
There's no need to be nervous, Ferdinand. That songstress you recall is long gone. I get nervous too, you know. but I want you to feel relaxed around me. Understood?
Yes, yes, I promise to try.
You're really full of surprises, you know that?
You are making it really hard to relax.
I assumed you'd be more interested in combat than the arts. Come and chat sometime? I'd love to hear more about how my performances mesmerized you.
That is not a support level C. That is borderline sex. Regardless. I don't think we're going to top it, and we're going to call it an episode there. Next time, expect a little bit more running around giving people their lost belongings. I'm going to spend the rest of these professor points. Performance points? What? And then we'll probably move on to the next week. So I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining us. I always appreciate it. Make sure to leave me that thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And give me comments if you have them. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Later.